too good. That is huge.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4. Needs a dot ball.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
A direct hit and this could be gone. Kick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
That's a really good hook shot. Onto the short ball quickly and hit beautifully over the ropes for 6.
Brilliant shot there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Beats the field with a great shot.
That was timed really well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and it flew over the boundary. That was a really solid shot. Read the length early. Got onto the front foot. And it raced away for 4.
Timed that perfectly.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Great shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Good shot. A beauty.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary. Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
That is a textbook on drive. Sees the ball just drift, times it well, and it races to the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Off the middle of the bat.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Perfectly timed.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Jeez, timed that well.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Rohit waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. It's going a long way. What a shot.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build. 6 last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move. That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
They've set the ground on fire and entertained the crowd this power play. 2020 batting at its best. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will he reply?
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Beautiful take, caught and bowled. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Kohli, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will the bowler respond?
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Crack. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Everyone's gone up. Coley looked really confident in reviewing that. Did look out to me, though.
Was there an edge? This could be trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Coley, quite confident with the challenge. You could just tell from the body language. Pretty confident, and they're going to get a second chance. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
A very professional innings, this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. India, 166 for 2. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for 4.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Needs a direct hit. No. Terrible shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India 185 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. There's a chance if it hits. 5 runs out of there. India 190 for 2. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Whatever the bowlers are trying out there, it isn't working. Already past 70, and this innings could get out of hand with more deliveries like that.
Coley, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, is that a great catch? It is. Beautiful diving catch. Great athleticism. Stretched out. That's as good as you'll see. Super catch.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
On that nicely. Good defence. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, simple run out. Gone, nowhere near making it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A direct hit and this could be gone. Oh, great run out. That's out.
Fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Singh taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Down the ground, lovely shot, mid-off chasing, that could be 4. Good fielding out in the boundary. That looks gone.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Nicked it. Has gone up here. So it just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Good wicket to pick up, but a wasted review by the batter. You could clearly see and hear the edge and even see the deviation through to the keeper. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. 4 runs added in the over. India 218 for 7. Caught. It's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Finds the fielder with that shot. 13 runs added there. India 231 for 8.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. There's a chance if it hits. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. 7 runs added there. India 238 for 8. Going with pace now. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Momentum swing, 18 runs coming from it. India 256 for 8. Loves him there, hooked away, and that'll be a maximum. Oh, and a nice catch by the young lad in the crowd.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early. Quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Finally, no chance. And a great catch in the crowd.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Missed a lot. Beautifully timed drive, but a smash straight into the bowler's stumps. Oh dear. Batter looks really annoyed with that one. Oh, stunning delivery.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Smacks that away through the gap. Singh ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Might look to go big again here.
Whacked away.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in. He's quick onto that in the infield. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. Pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment.
Doesn't beat the infield. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Onto that early, that could be 4.
As on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Brilliant diving stop. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Bangladesh, 15 for none.
An excellent over by the batter, but the bowlers just reined them in a tad.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Singh over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Can't get that outside the ring field. Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Hart muscles that away flat and hard and 4 more.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
End of the over, 5 off it. Bangladesh, 20 for 1. Jadeja, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. Brilliant shot there.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Couldn't get it through the field. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Good catch, out.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Hassan taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Beats the field with a great shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Drilled that one away. There's a chance if it hits. Nice shot. Straight to gully. Perfectly timed.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Square cut. Finds point. No run. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. The end of another over. This time, though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted. Smacks that away through the gap. Great shot through the gap. Everyone's gone up. Over the infield with a cracking shot. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. That's the over. Bangladesh, 2 for 2.
Caress that nicely through the gap. To the boundary.
Jadeja from the south end. Got that away nicely. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Perfectly timed.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
6 runs added there. Bangladesh are 58 for 2. Finds the fielder with that shot. Gone. Good work catching that one. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Jeez, timed that well.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Singh with a huge appeal. Swept away but finds the fielder. Seven runs added in that over. Bangladesh are 65 for 3. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Goes over the top with that shot. Misses everything. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Edge, but it drops safely. That's a confident appeal. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Got to their 50 without a lot of trouble. Unfortunately for them, the 100 wasn't to be as they head back to the dressing room.
Drilled that one away. The bowler looks really confident. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Yadav, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the north end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
And gone. The fielder at long off. Had to run around the boundary, but they've taken a fine catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. And they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Yada finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Oh, nice catch. Great reactions.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Getting out to the crease at number 8.
No. Terrible shot. Everyone's gone up. Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's a bat now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The left-hander is coming into bat at number 9.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Yada from the north end. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Over the infield with a cracking shot. India with a massive shout. India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Well, it's hitting in line.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though. Doesn't beat the infield. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and required rates has climbed.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Straight to the fielder. Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. End of the over. 8 off it. Bangladesh are 89 for 7.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Gone, great catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. That's the over. Bangladesh are 91 for 8. Yadav, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Perfectly timed. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Trouble! India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over.
The middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and required rates has climbed.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. Can't get that outside the ring field. 4 runs added in that over. Bangladesh are 103 for 8. Yadav from the south end. Drilled that one away. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. Looks like it would have been moving to a big, big score. Not to be.
Beats the field with a great shot. Power and precision in that shot.
No need to run for that one. Gets onto the back foot and powers it away for 4.
The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Huge edge. A great over and a good chance that's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Gill over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Wow, that's missed the lot. Everyone's gone up. Good shot, a beauty.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's the over and quite possibly the match. Good bowling to put a lot of pressure on the batters.
It's been difficult conditions all innings. The bowlers have tightened the screws even more so.
Kohli given the job here to bowl the last over of the innings.
Have to go for it now.
Great shot, flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Goes for it, it's high in the air, fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Great shot through the gap. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for.
Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, there was only one team really in it today.